Hey there! This time, I'll be going over the quest available to Dominion players in Crimson Isle. This video will cover the quest route moving from the beginning of the zone at Mondo's beachhead to around the middle of the zone, just before Scarhide Camp. The remaining quests will be covered separately in the next video. I'll show where to get the quest, how to complete the objectives, and what rewards you can expect for each one. Since this does include the main quest line for the zone, expect spoilers, but I'll try to keep them to a minimum. Follow along or use the links in the description below to jump right to the quest you need. Entering Crimson Isle from either the introductory zone or Levian Bay, you will spawn on Mondo's beachhead. If you still have the tutorial quest Bon Voyage, you can turn it into Lieutenant Tychus right in front of you to pick up Protostar's Revolutionary Rucksack. This will give you items throughout your leveling experience. She will also give you the task Welcome to Crimson Isle. This quest doesn't actually reward you with anything, but it does point the way to Mondo Zax and the beginning of the zone quests. Just behind Lieutenant Tychus, look for a path advisor on the left. They'll have an instant quest for you and a tip about the number of path missions you can find on the Isle. This quest is unique to each path, so if you unlock all of them, you can return here and receive the reward for each one, although you will need to have the related path active to see its associated quest advisor. On a mound to your right, Mondo Zax will be waiting next to a drill dozer. Here you can turn in Welcome to Crimson Isle and pick up the first zone story quest, Mind the Mines, Scrap the Scrab. This quest unlocks the story episode Operation Shieldbreaker. Note that Mondo will also offer it to you via your datacron if you stray too far from your arrival point on the beach. You'll only have to walk a few steps to find the Scrab strikers and exile mines you need for this quest, as they appear throughout most of Mondo's beachhead. My run required 4 Scrab kills and 3 mines, which you can identify by the orange cog icon that appears when you get close to one. To disarm a mine, carefully approach until you are able to interact with it, then move away to avoid the afterboom. If you step on one by accident, you'll take some damage and be blasted back. Once you're done with both objectives, answer your datacron to collect your reward and receive the next quest, Powering Down from Mondo Zax. The first step in powering down is to find the Megatech shield generator. Follow the path heading northeast away from the beach until you reach an enclosure with a broken fence. Around this point, the goal will complete and you should receive another call from Mondo offering a new quest for Operation Shieldbreaker called Stasis Interrupted. As you proceed through the area of the Megatech shield generator, you will see Megatech battlebots to fight as well as Dominion soldiers trapped in stasis fields. Jump into the soldiers to knock them out of the fields and set them free. Once you're done with this objective, the remaining soldiers will disappear. The battlebots can create bright energy shields and fire ranged missiles, but these have a long charge animation and are easy to avoid. My run required 7 defeated battlebots and 4 freed soldiers to complete both objectives for Stasis Interrupted. You can turn it into Mondo via your datacron. For the second objective of Powering Down, you will need to deactivate 3 power regulators at specific locations. The regulators are large mechanical devices with their own fences and a console for you to interact with. You can tell which regulators you have already deactivated at a glance by looking at the device itself. Regulators that are still active will have electricity sparks and lighting animations. Once all 3 regulators are down, you will unlock the quest achievement What's This Button Do? Complete the quest using your datacron and you will also unlock episode completion Operation Shieldbreaker. Over the same call, Mondo Zax will offer you the task quest Forward March, which will lead you to the next part of the zone story. Follow the road inland into Bloodstone Canyon. As soon as you leave the edge of the Megatech shield generator, you will see a green-tinged strange dirt pile to the right of the path. Interact with it to accept the quest Spatial Anomaly. Doing so will spawn a floating green anomaly which you must follow up a trail on the other side of the canyon. Around the start of this path, it will leave a blob of residue behind on the ground. Walk through this to receive a boost to your jump height and some protection against fall damage. Then use your new abilities to scale the cliffs and turn the quest in to Researcher Zoom at the top. You can safely jump down from this point, but take a moment to grab screenshots, enjoy the view, or investigate the nearby Elden statue first if you like, since you won't be able to use the jump height boost after this quest is complete. Continue until you reach a quest hub to the left of the path. Complete the instant quest at Craftmaster Tiberia Marcella on your way in to receive free shoulder equipment and a beginner's life rune. You can save the rune for later or equip it to the empty slot on your new gear right away. Chancellor Juro Takagurian is in a tent near the Craftmaster. He is surrounded by 3 lore items and has another instant quest for you called Elden Enigma. Accept it to receive some easy experience and a brief hint at the Dominion's Elden research on Nexus. Mondo Zax is waiting for you on the other side of the camp. Speak to him to complete Forward March and accept the mission Ordnance Recovery. This begins the next arc of the Zone story, the Guns of Bloodstone. From this point, you should see a crashed aircraft just down the path. Approach it to find the Dominion demolitions experts needed for the Ordnance Recovery quest. Like the mines from earlier in this zone, they will show an icon indicating that you can interact with them once you get close. Search 3 or so to complete the mission, then answer your datacron and report back to the Zax. He'll offer you the next quest in the zone story, Dregs and Thieves, but there's a detour to make first. Arachnologist Barango has a small base at a fork in the road next to the crashed airship. Speak to him to accept the task quest, Venomous Intent. For this quest, you need to rescue trapped assistants and defeat Venombite spiders to collect their fangs. Run down the path leading south from the base to enter Venombite Pass and start culling the local spider population. Note that if you haven't unlocked it yet, the Arachnocide challenge will begin as soon as you defeat any Venombite spider. Likewise, a second challenge called Egg Smasher will start if you step on any of the squishable white spider eggs, so you can tackle these during the quest if you want to. The Venombite fangs are dropped randomly, so the number of kills you need may not match what's shown here, and you won't get credit for them until you collect your loot. As for the assistants, look for wriggling cocoons on the ground and interact with them. My run required me to free 5 assistants and collect around 7 dropped fangs. If you need them, Venombite spiders and trapped assistants do spawn in another area of Bloodstone Canyon, but it's more efficient to complete the goals in Venombite Pass if possible. Before leaving the pass, you can confront a special mob called the Venombite Spider Queen. Watch out for poison and a massive web-shaped attack while you fight, as she is tougher than other spiders in the area. If defeated, she will drop a loot item called Spider Queen's Mandibles, which you can interact with through your inventory to accept the quest, the Royal Maw. Defeating her will also grant you the Anti-Venom achievement for this zone if you don't have it already. You can go ahead and return to Barango at this point, but if you're already near the Spider Queen's end of Venombite Pass, it's slightly faster to complete the next quest first. Approach the ocean near the end of the pass and swim to the nearest island. There will be a surveillance camera toward the edge from which you can accept the quest, Don't Anger the Zax. It's a bit out of the way, but this quest is part of the One Click Away achievement for Crimson Isle and rewards instant experience. Be sure to face your camera toward the middle of the island if you'd like to see how it plays out. Backtrack to Barango's base to collect the rewards for Venomous Intent and the Royal Maw, then continue inland along the main road and into Scarhide Camp to resume the zone story. You should be about halfway through the zone by this point. I'll stop here for today, but tune in next time for the other half of the zone quest. Until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time!